I will admit, I've never, ever watched Bleach. And I don't think I will ever. Columbo versus Light should have been Walter White versus Light. I don't know if that's going to work out for Walter. I don't think he's that smart. I usually watch the episode first, then come back to the reaction. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, dude, love your case reaction. Hell yeah, thank you, Evening. I appreciate it. FU 2026. All right. Yeah. It's barely started. It's barely even begun. God, I got like an itchy. I got itchy in my nose. I got itchy in my nose. I got itchy in my nose. All right, we're a minute away, baby. Honestly, I really don't know anything about Ichigo. I even skipped the little, not. I always call them recaps. They're not recaps. The little info dumps for Ichigo because I really don't know anything about him, and I haven't watched Bleach. And yeah, what did 2026 do? Fuck Joe Rogan or something? What the hell? Joe Regan? Yo, not Joe Regan. Anyway. Alright, so we here, baby. 20 seconds. I don't know, this one feels weird. It feels like it's been too long since the last one, which it hasn't been. It's only been, what, like 3 months? 4 months? I don't know. What the fuck we get in the TED show? Oh, when you, I don't know. Maybe soon. I don't know. You never know, Todd. Alright, here we go. I got too many show reactions to do right now. Oh, we're doing... Okay, oh, those look good. Oh, that look good. All right, hold on.
Ichigo Kurosaki versus
Yusuke baby.
Urameshi.
The substitute Shinigami of Bleach
No,
versus the
I'm going with Yusuke just because I've actually watched Hakusho.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Oh yeah, we back, baby.
Tell me, Boomstick, what happens when we die?
Endless nothingness.
Oh, does Ichigo die in Bleach?
We just started.
Again, I don't know anything about Bleach.
Buried by Shinigami, gods of death.
So that's why they're face it off.
Death and rebirth.
They're like spirit detectives.
And when a soul goes astray, warped by evil and regret, it's a Shinigami's job to purify such violent hollows and send them off to the realm of the dead, the Soul Society.
Works great till it doesn't. Enter Ichigo Kurosaki, whose tragic anime backstory came
29?
too early when his mom was killed.
That must be like
reason number one why you should never want your kid to be the anime protagonist.
Like from the newest arc.
Young Ichigo was crushed under the weight of survivor's guilt.
Yeah, that would make sense. So you gotta give him all of his abilities.
He knew how, beating people up.
But this wound began
that's
to
not a
heal
bad
when
idea,
he found his
Todd.
calling
We'll see.
upon meeting a Shinigami named Rukia. To stop a powerful
she's a
hollow,
Shinigami?
she gave Ichigo her powers, rousing unseen potential within.
Boom! Just like that, Ichigo's a Shinigami.
Substitute Shinigami. To carry out his duties, Ichigo sheds his body for an invisible one made of spiritual matter called Reishi. He can wield vast amounts of spiritual energy called Ryoku and exert it offensively.
I don't remember
in the
any
form
of these.
Spiritual pressure or Reiatsu.
What's up, Wild
that's
Shorty?
A lot of big words, but all
Yeah.
it really means is he's a super
He's awesome.
ghost. With
Yeah,
an epic sword.
that's me with
His spirit
JJK.
is so strong,
Oh,
he can stun lock
all
foes,
these like
crushing them under his own
cool
power,
names for everything.
even
It just means you're
fatally.
awesome.
He controls
Yeah,
spirit matter in and
you're
around
badass.
him,
It's fine.
hardening his skin for defense and leaping off of invisible footholds in the air. Paired with speed-boosting skills like Shunpo, he can virtually fly.
Say goodbye to the kid who beat up bullies for their lunch money, and hello to the town's new superhero with fellow Ghostbusters, Orihime,
Damn, girl.
Chad, and Uryu.
Chad?
Rukia. It was the Shinigami's job to tear hollows a new hole.
While balancing responsibilities at school, of course.
Of course.
GPA
And the
comes
proms
first,
tomorrow.
and maybe
She had a
round or
whole
two of
loaf of
tech.
bread.
But it wouldn't be possible without his Shinigami blade, a Zanpakuto. It's basically a superpowered spirit that's physically a sword. Ghost sword.
Oh, it's
Though
like a.
strangely, Ichigo's sword
Soul
is
Eater?
composed of two distinct spirits.
the one?
Both named Zangetsu.
I think the ginger
which isn't
wins.
confusing
Oh,
at
come
all.
on.
Just call him Old Man Zangetsu and
Well,
Hollow
you don't know.
Zangetsu.
Yusuke
The double
might-
Ghost Sword gives Ichigo
might
lots of
be
new
able to win.
moves, including his trademark attack, the Sword Beam to end all sword beams. Getsuga Tensho!
Getsuga
Oh.
Tensho is incredibly powerful
Wow.
and so effective
Powerful.
that Ichigo developed multiple
Spear
variants.
gun.
He can fire
Ah, I
it as
hit
a
my
wave,
mic.
detonate it mid-attack to act as a barrier, and combine two at once
Who,
into the even
I want
stronger
Yusuke to win, but
Getsuga
I don't know.
Jujisho.
Ichigo seemed
Cut
pretty
even
strong.
The biggest hollows down to size. Ichigo was ridiculously strong, even from frame 1.
He could make giant shockwaves and parry spiritual light beams from a Menos Grande. And these aren't fake, slower-than-light lasers. Guidebooks confirm they're real light, and the novels say so too.
Plus, early on, Uryu moved so fast that he left his own shadow behind.
But as Ichigo became more involved with the Soul Society, he quickly found that he wasn't good enough.
This Byakuya guy's so fast, Ichigo can't even see him. Time for a good old-fashioned training
Beatdown.
arc. Hit the music!
Until now, Zangetsu had operated only in its base state, Shikai.
Oh, it's pink
Ichigo
now.
learned to
That's
release
cute.
its inner power, a 10 times boost that takes most Shinigami a decade to master.
Bankai! In Bankai, his speed
Bankai.
skyrocketed, letting him
Maybe I
turn
should
the
watch
tables
Bleach.
on douchebag
I'm not gonna do a
Byakuya.
reaction for it,
Even
though.
in Shikai, he blocked an attack that could destroy the whole freaking Soul Society.
Because Ichigo's greatest gift is his potential to improve. Despite only being a teenager, he mastered
Ichigo's
swordsmanship
overkill.
well enough to thrash experts who
I
have
have
been
to- I
trained
mean,
for centuries. He
Yusuke
can
gets
quickly adapt
fucking
to new
powerful
weapons
towards
and
the end
styles mid-fight,
of Yu
surpassing his
Hakusho.
limits time and time again.
Like when he took on
So,
Catboy
I mean,
Grimmjow.
the first half of Yu
Yu
Hakusho, maybe, yeah, sure.
He made cheering him on.
Not really fair, though. He's had a lot more, right?
Kitty.
You mean Grimmjow, right?
Yeah, but even with that main character energy, Ichigo couldn't match Big Bad Aizen. With just a finger, Aizen stuffed Ichigo's Bankai and his theme song.
Oh, no, you about to
Rude.
break it?
Ichigo needed to tap into
stopped his theme song,
unexplained
too?
hollow power.
Nah,
Except
that's fucked
Hollow
up.
Zangetsu wasn't going to make it easy.
Old Man Zang's pretty chill, but this guy's a menace.
Still,
He's a
Ichigo
goddamn
needed
menace.
his help and conjured a hollow mask to expand his power. But
Expand
this
dong.
meant the
I don't
hollow
know what
within
you're saying
only
anymore.
grew stronger.
Masked up, he can fire lasers, bypass super senses, and heal lost limbs.
It's good I'm not
But
really
piss him
understanding
off
any of
enough,
this,
and
just
he'll
in case I
go
do
full
watch
hollow,
Bleach.
And you really
Like, oh, I wasn't
don't
spoiled
want
anyway,
that.
because
Hollowification exceeds even Bankai and was enough to crush Ukiura in a battle that shook all of Huecomundo, the world of hollows.
hey,
Full
Jeb's
hollow
around.
Ichigo
He's,
could even tear
he's,
through
he's
all
here in
3
spirit.
layers of hell.
But with help from his secret Shinigami father, Ichigo continued to train for months in the
What's up,
Dangai,
G-Bunny?
a corridor between dimensions,
Bartholomew,
until he was
what's
finally
up?
ready to
Z-Bozo?
challenge Aizen.
Challenge is an understatement. He manhandled Aizen,
6'7".
shattered mountains with sheer aura, and flexed so hard he smashed out of the black coffin, which crushes space like a mini black hole.
And yet, it still wasn't enough. So by becoming Getsuga itself, Ichigo unleashed his ultimate attack, Mugetsu, defeating Aizen.
There's a lot of
at the
terms
cost
being
of
thrown
all
at me,
his
bro.
power.
He might have saved everyone, but now it was back to Normieville.
Ichigo never
You know, someone
truly
in the comments will
realized
be
until
like,
then
"What's
just
so
how
hard
much
to
being a
understand? He's
Shinigami
got
meant to
Gugats,"
him.
or
The
fuck
power
he
to
said.
protect others, his drive, his pride in himself.
about drive, it's
was
about
gone.
power.
He would give anything to get it back.
I was thinking the same thing, Jay. Like, it looked like he had a couple of titters on him.
Boom! Shinigami again!
Just in time for a 1,000-year blood war with a final endgame boss, Yhwach.
Who planned to
actually,
end
Gore,
everything?
it's
And
really
while
easy.
other Shinigami tried
Coming from the
their
guy that's
best,
watched probably
only
300
Ichigo was
episodes of the
special
show.
enough to pull it off.
His father was
And
a
read the
Shinigami.
manga.
His mother was a
played
member
all the
of
games.
the ancient Quincy's and possessed by a hollow.
Oh,
Hence,
shit.
his 2 Sanbakuto spirits, one Quincy, the other Hollow and Shinigami, made Ichigo a perfect union to break Yhwach's plan. Finally, Ichigo understood himself, fully unifying with both Zanpakuto spirits within. With that came a new Shikai and 2 new Zanpakuto.
True Shikai! If you thought Ichigo was strong before,
Casually
oh boy,
reacted, that's what I'm
he's
doing.
the strongest Shinigami alive. They're dead. Undead? Yeah.
Stronger than Kanpachi, who could split the
Is that
Dangai in
Shikigami
half.
already dead?
Stronger than Senjumaru,
So.
who shook heaven and earth across the realms. And strong enough to match Yhwach, even after he absorbed the Soul King.
Juiced up with Soul King power, Yhwach could nuke all 3 realms. The human world, Soul Society,
You
and
got the Keyblade.
Huecomundo, plus the Dangai and Garganta in between, which have a bunch of pocket dimensions sprinkled in. Hell,
I'm-
just
I'm-
the
I'm
Soul
completely
King's
lost.
corpse sent a shockwave across
I
all
was
the
trying to
realms.
pay
And
attention.
it's not
I
a matter
can't.
of disrupting the flow of souls.
Who the fuck is
Yhwach
this?
was going to end
He looked like an
everything
egg.
through sheer
No, it doesn't look
power
like me.
alone.
But Ichigo still wasn't done powering up.
Entering a new half-hollow form and merging his Getsuga Tencho with a mighty hollow attack, the Gran Ray Sero.
Making a giant
Dude,
crescent slash that rips through
all right,
space
again, I haven't
itself.
watched all of
that
Yu
power
Hakusho since I was a
culminating
kid.
in his true
I don't think
Bankai.
anything.
A power so great.
The
even
way they're
Yhwach
describing it, it
was
sounds like he's a god.
Joke's on you.
I-
Ichigo didn't even need it. You're done.
Ichigo was finally.
Is this gonna be the world's fastest
and
fight?
10
I don't
years later,
know.
he remains
I need
the
them to
Shinigami,
explain to
having
me
found the
exactly
courage to
everything
stand on the edge of life and
Yusuke
death,
does towards the
conquer
end,
his
because I don't
fears,
remember. I know he gets
and
powerful.
walk
I don't.
onward.
This sounds insane. All right, we'll see.
Most teenagers have
It's
no idea what they want to do with their life.
Oh, we're getting straight to
However,
it. I
that
thought they
was
usually do
hardly
an
a
ad in
problem
between.
for juvenile delinquent Yusuke Urameshi.
Damn, we're getting straight
because
to it.
he only
What the
ever
fuck?
wanted to do one thing.
Throw hands.
Hell
It don't
yeah,
matter
bro.
who the ops are, be
See,
they
now
women,
this
old
will be
folk, or
simple,
babies.
everybody.
Yusuke
I'm good.
lived to fight. It's
So the
what he
oldest he's gonna be is
likes. Who cares
18.
about
So
stupid
fucking
things like
Ichigo got a
friends
whole
and
11
family?
more
Which
years.
is why it was so surprising
of
when
skill,
one
and
day
this
he
is a
threw
terrible
himself in
matchup.
front of a
All right.
speeding car to save a child, bringing that reckless life to a screeching halt.
They're both dead. That's the only,
Blames another
or
victim.
whatever.
But this is chapter 1 of a battle shonen, so death is hardly the end.
Surprisingly, though, it wasn't
I
a
hope
spooky
not.
skeleton
Better
in the
hope it's a
hood who
scam.
arrived to claim Yusuke's soul. It was a blue-haired anime girl
Honey
on
didn't
a
either.
broomstick.
This
Hell yeah,
was
Botan.
whose job was to
Botan.
ferry Yusuke's newly deceased spirit off to the afterlife.
Unfortunately, or I guess fortunately for him, he was such an asshole that the underworld didn't see his selfless death coming and didn't have any space prepared for him. Imagine being
I don't
such
see
a
how he's gonna
menace to
win.
society that the second you do something nice, hell itself gets caught with its pants down.
So the underworld surrogate king, Koenma, offered Yusuke an alternative. He could return to life as an agent of the afterlife, a spirit detective, solving supernatural crimes and fighting off demonic threats to humanity.
Naturally, Yusuke did what anyone would do in that situation and told Satan Jr. to stuff it. I mean, he was
Shove it
never
up your
really good
ass.
for anything, and no one was gonna miss him. So what's the point of coming back to life?
But then his
It's not
mommy,
like his
yeah.
mom would be sad, or his childhood sweetheart Keiko would be heartbroken,
Keiko,
or even his
Lord
rival
Bailey.
Kuwabara would shed manly tears.
Vegeta.
Oh, man.
At the sight of loved ones who cared far more than he ever expected, Yusuke had a change of heart and accepted Koenma's
Toscano's
offer,
losing their
returning to life
fucking
with a
mind
new
in my
purpose
chat right
and
now.
a new job.
And newfound ass-kicking ability.
Hell
in
no,
his quest
Movies
to
Rule.
beat the dog shit out of Demon
I'm not watching anything
Yusuke
Super
learned
Bowl.
to
I'm probably not
harness
even gonna watch
Reiki
any of the
or
Super Bowl
spirit
ads until later
He's
tonight, so.
ridiculously strong, fast, and durable. Heals from wounds quickly and can see spirits invisible to
I'll
mortal
be busy
men.
doing
Even early
anything
on,
else.
Yusuke could parry Suzaku's lightning arrows, which are
Yep.
formed from real lightning
Remember that.
called down from the
I
sky.
rewatched this
And with the
episode.
help of legendary warrior
I started a
Genkai,
rewatch
he
of
mastered
Yu
a
Hakusho,
signature move that could
like,
blast
2
anyone to
years ago at this
smithereens.
point.
My favorite
Got about
shonen move
right at the
ever,
beginning of the Dark Tournament arc.
Spirit gun. At first,
And then
Yusuke
stopped
had
for
a
some
limited
reason.
number of shots, but eventually he turned it into his
Yeah, you can do a little
personal
fist.
WMD, stronger than any weapon on Earth.
Do a little
he
fist
could go
spread.
finger
Yeah, there you go.
blasting around as much as he
You can
wants.
finger
The spirit
blast.
gun is more versatile than it appears.
I'm all about the
Yusuke
finger
can
blast all these
bounce it off
motherfuckers.
surfaces for sneak attacks, propel himself around like a rocket in flight, and produce massive explosions with each shot.
Hell
He can
yeah.
twist it up for a spirit shotgun,
Yeah.
a mighty AoE blast, or a spirit punch where he keeps the energy stored in his fists and
Yeah,
clobbers the
bitch, come
hell
here,
out of ya.
pussy.
And the
Get his
spirit
ass.
wave, a Kamehameha from before we uncultured Americans knew what a Kamehameha was.
Yusuke may
Is
be a
that
punk,
true,
but
though?
he's deceptively skilled.
I
and
swear to
cunning
God
in
this is
battle.
airing at the
He's
same
not
time
afraid
as
to
Dragon
fight
Ball Z
dirty,
run.
throwing his shoes,
when I was a
using
kid.
sleight of hand to place cigarettes on his foe to track them in the dark.
Personally, I'd call that smart. And his hand-to-hand is
Yeah.
A+. He's matched experts like Cabano, who
So
said
that's the
mastered all
only
forms
way
of
he'll
martial
maybe
combat.
But his best
get
secret
an
is how
upper hand is
quickly
if he uses
improves.
his intelligence.
All it takes is a round of training or someone threatening his friends, and Yusuke's
I
power
guess, I don't
will
know.
spike to match stronger enemies. Even if it means
1994,
literally
yeah, well,
burning
Dragon
through his
Ball-
own life force for
Wait,
a power
did it
up.
start
All their
airing here in
demons and
94?
demon fighters are individually
Because
ranked
Dragon
on a
Ball
scale of power
and Dragon
from
Ball Z were in the
E to
80s,
A
so
and D class demons are nothing
Japan,
special.
not over
We're talking
here.
Local threats at best. C and B are getting a bit dicey in a destroy
you put
your
a
city
cigarette on
kind of way.
Ichigo.
A
It's
and
like
S,
it's
well,
a
hold on to
regular
your
room,
ass.
so it doesn't even
We're
matter.
talking end of the world.
As Yusuke forged bonds with new allies
Hell yeah.
like demons Hiei and Kurama, as
Hell
well as
yeah.
his old pal Kuwabara,
Kuwabara!
he found himself
One of the
facing
best
opponents
anime
he
characters of all
couldn't
time.
beat, such as the monstrous Toguro, who could vaporize weaker demons and crush their souls with sheer aura.
But Yusuke needed to survive
He
and
said
protect
aura.
his loved ones. So he had no choice but to rank
I love
up,
the moms
even
there.
if it meant absorbing the power of a small star.
Girl, why are you
Thanks,
here?
Genkai!
Our sun has an average luminosity of 380 septillion watts, or joules per second.
Okay.
Small stars like red dwarfs output about 1/10,000.
Okay,
of
we're
that.
getting
So
the
this spirit
comparing
orb's
it to
energy
the
per second
sun.
Would equal about
All right, hold on.
9
Yeah,
million
Hold on, he's coming back a little bit. He's got a sun power, kind of.
Even after pushing past his own limits, Yusuke would still need more power to face S-class threats like Sensui, a past spirit detective gone bad, and a great measuring stick for what top-tier demons are capable of.
Sensui was so yoked, he couldn't even use all his power in the human world without threatening to bring down the whole thing.
This is crazy. Togoro's not even like the main villain. He's like only the dark tournament villain.
Planet.
It's like halfway through.
According to
main villain,
Genkai,
and that's
Yusuke
it.
could destroy the planet too, if he really wanted. And even A-class threats like King Enma have shaken both the demon and human worlds.
That anima guy is strong as balls. In the past, he fought the netherworld
Yeah,
King Yakuma,
it's
who
not
could
fair.
eradicate
Yusuke's
the
18 and
entire human
fucking
world and
Bleach
remake
Boy's
the netherworld.
29 in this
Yusuke's powers
context.
surpassed
How
both
the fuck
of
does
them,
it even
to
make
the
any
point where
sense?
he
Give him
overloaded
another
Yakuma
11
with
years
his
to see
own
what
energy.
Yusuke
And
could do.
Keep in mind, Yusuke was still only A-class at the time.
Yeah,
A far
and-
cry from
yeah.
S-classes like Sensui, whose sacred energy was 10 times his superior.
But not for long.
And also, no offense to
Because
Yu Yu
turns
Hakusho,
out Yusuke
the animation
was
for
a demon
Bleach makes
himself.
anything look more badass.
Yusuke is the
than it
descendant
does
of an
in
ancient,
for Yu Yu Hakusho.
incredibly powerful being, one of the strongest in existence, Ryzen, the Demon King.
With his Bazoku mark, Yusuke can channel Raizen's spirit for a
he
huge
can.
power boost.
Yeah,
and
I
a
remember
massive
this.
thirst for murder boost. This was his first taste of a dangerous new type of spirit energy, Yoki.
A form of energy used by demons. Like normal Reiki, it can be amplified by intense emotions. Unlike normal Reiki, its use creates a
Hell yeah.
pleasurable
I remember the
feeling,
ending for this was
feeding into
awesome.
the user's rage and bloodlust, the feral animal within.
So Yusuke upgraded his spirit gun to a demon gun.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, but red. Oh, and it's strong enough
Yeah,
to
I did
blast
watch the
sensibly
Berserk
past the
movies.
horizon, putting Yusuke's power firmly
Those are
in
the
his
only
blood.
Berserk
And
things I've
making
watched.
him a prime candidate to rule the demon world. But
The
as he
prequel
was
trilogy?
thrust into a tournament vying for that throne, Yusuke began to wonder if all this power was what he really
I like
wanted.
them too.
Self-reflection.
I know everybody hates them,
From
but
I'll kick your
I enjoy
ass, Yusuke Urameshi?
Yeah.
We can worry about that later. There's a tournament to win.
Yo,
Which
the
one of you,
English
girl,
dub of this
baby, or
is peak.
grandparents is first.
I
Even
fucking
then,
love the
as
English dub
Yusuke
of
took
Yu Yu
on the
Hakusho.
Demon King Yomi in an epic final battle, he was still growing. He had
Hell
become
yeah,
far
bro.
stronger than before, even achieving a unique version of the Mozoku form separate from Raizen's influence.
Hell
And
yeah,
a
bro.
brand spanking new form of power.
That's my
Kinda
boy.
like Sensui's
He ain't gonna
energy,
win, but that's my
even
boy.
better. It's so
Fuck.
unprecedented. It doesn't even have a name, but it's golden glowy.
Strong enough to clash.
Dude,
with
I would
him,
actually love a
creating
Yu Yu
an explosion
Hakusho
that
anime
split the
remake.
heavens above.
It doesn't
and
need it,
decimated
honestly,
the
it's still
opponents
great,
below,
but-
pushing the Demon King himself to his absolute
But
limit.
this one I'm
But
understanding way
then
more because I've actually watched the
Yusuke
anime. Even if I haven't watched it in a long
It's not
time.
all bad though. Even if being king would have been cool, Yusuke realized he wanted something more.
okay.
He'd
Fuck
grown
that.
up and chose to walk a new path.
It was always Yusuke's connections
Also, is
with
Yusuke
others that
actually
motivated him
18
above
by the
all
end of the
else. And
series?
it was in those connections that he found.
But he's
his
only supposed to be like,
happy
what,
ending.
14
But
in the
I
beginning?
wouldn't piss him off if you can avoid it. Get him in the right mood, or threaten the human world, and the spirit detective will beat your stupid ass.
Hell yeah. He's still gonna lose, but hell yeah, alright.
Long has its return been foretold,
Oh,
but now,
what,
finally, it
60%?
is reborn.
But
The original death battle shirt that once dominated the world.
I was
Hell
gonna
yeah,
say
there's no better
16-bit
way to wear
art.
a
I'm like, I
blood
thought you
spatter
did
on your
one not
chest.
too long
We've
ago.
restored the original shirt with even
Ah,
better
the
materials,
original one,
and
look
it's
at
available
that.
now
Nice.
on deathbattle.gg. That's our website. That's also kind of like a Patreon.
That Buffy
There's a
and
bunch
Blade
of other
one,
merch
like,
there, like this awesome Mega Goose hoodie. Just don't let the
Gore,
gooses
stupid
get
head.
it.
Website members can also see
This is
the
their-
entire
this is
Death
them.
Battle archive,
It's literally their
episodes that were
sponsor.
banned from YouTube.
And even more behind the scenes
All right.
goodies. Like, did you know our research team wrote up a massive
Kaiba.
blog all about
Oh,
the
yeah.
science of Ash versus Yugi? Wait, I lied. They wrote up 2.
Click the link below to support
Wow.
the show, look behind the scenes, and
Well,
get
it's
cool
good.
merch
BetterHelp
at
is a
deathbattle.gg.
fuck ass service, so. Alright, let's go!
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for
For
a
death battle!
battle!
Let's go, bitch. Let's go! I hope Yusuke wins. I don't think it's gonna happen, though. Friggin' Ichigo's got a whole 11 years on this motherfucker.
That's hollow.
No doubt about it.
Okay. Go, we get a Kurabara. Oh, we got anime music.
Spirit guide.
Oh, I love the. Oh yeah, that bit art's nice. Woo! Come here, pussy. Yeah, give him the hands. Give him the hands, Yusuke. Beat fucking orange out of his hair. Oh, shit. Yeah, what's up, pussy? There you go. Shoot him in his nuts. Shoot him in his nuts. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. He's being too much ass right now. He's going to lose. What the hell is this? Yeah, there you go. The demon energy, bitch. What's up?
Chump change.
Hey, oh, come on.
Reckless idiot!
What?
What a baby!
What?
Demon energy got you scared? Nah.
They should have tried to get Justin Cook for this. They got a voice to Yusuke. He probably would have done it.
Getsuga! Yujisho!
Two at once? Damn, why didn't I think of that?
Come on, bro. Really?
Give in to me, Yusuke. Let's devour him together.
Yeah.
Hell no! This
Oh,
is
come
my
on.
fight, jackass! You just told me back!
Ooh. Yeah, rub his face against the wall. Yeah, he's definitely losing. He's winning too much in the beginning.
Ish, rude awakening. This one's a piece of work. Need a hand, partner? Let's do it. Like old times.
On time!
All right. I don't know what's going on with Ichigo at all, but again, I don't watch Bleach, so I have no idea. I'm here for the Yusuke of it all.
I can go even faster if you'd like.
Nah, that's alright. Why don't you go a little slower? Oh, no, never mind. Go fast. Woo! I really like the
I'll
art.
kill you even if it kills me! I'm putting it all on the line!
The pixel art's really good.
Do the same!
It's obviously more 2D, but the little pixel art maybe filter on it.
Screw that!
Oh my god. Is that the Sailor Moon logo? Was that? Oh! Woo! Come on, be that! Yusuke, come on! Oh, no! Fuck! Son of a bitch! Oh, son of a bitch!
Give me a freaking break.
Yeah, that's not surprising, honestly.
See you on the other side.
See you in hell. That was a good battle, though. All right. That is not surprising at all. But
There's a lot to cover here, so let's break this down into 4 chapters,
I was hopeful still.
starting with their abilities.
Yusuke could see Ichigo no
That was a
problem.
pretty quick battle, though, I will say.
Auras like
That was not bad, though. That was a good battle.
So Ichigo
Some great
couldn't
art.
cheese a win right away.
Otherwise, Yusuke was outmatched. Sure,
Yeah.
the spirit.
Why did you even put him in this?
And he had
the way they talked about Ichigo, again, he's 11 years older than the motherfucker, and he's had way more episodes and way... Whatever. It's fine,
And all
whatever.
those swords. He just had way more abilities.
It's
to play
fine,
with.
whatever. It wasn't fair at all.
A fairly easy call. Yusuke could
Give Yusuke another 11 years, see what happens then.
Looking at this blast from his clash with Yomi,
It was pretty
erupted upwards at
anticlimactic, though.
57% the speed of light.
It was anticlimactic, but I knew it was going to end right there.
And he's gotten
Right when
faster,
that
too.
part
He
happened, I was
couldn't
like, yeah,
even see Byakuya
it's
at
over.
first, but blitzed him in the rematch. Plus, he's got tons of training and
No, it's not
power-ups
fair,
since
and
The
not at
Soul
all.
King Shockwave, for example, expanded across the realms.
How many
at
episodes of
thousands
Bleach are there?
times
Like
light speed.
5,000
And
or
Ichigo
something?
reacted to attacks from Soul King Yuhabak that utilized the same power. So, Ichigo takes speed. But Yusuke's fought plenty of foes.
Come from when he was
faster, more
17?
varied
Okay,
than
well,
him.
I guess
it's
that's
extremely
fair, I
important
guess.
to examine
Dude, the
their
way they're
tactics
explaining
and
all of his,
ability
like,
to
feats and
adapt
stuff, I was like,
This
oh,
is
god damn,
kinda
bro.
both their
Oh, he's
things.
awesome, and then he's
Ichigo
more
is
awesome, and
down
he's
a
more
guy with
awesome, and he's
centuries
more
of
awesome.
training
All right,
and has
thanks.
over a decade
Yusuke's
of
like, yeah, he's
experience as a
awesome, and he gets a
Shinigami.
little
He is
awesome. All right, the
pretty
show's
good at
over.
figuring out new
The fuck,
weapons
how's this
and
fair?
styles.
Meanwhile, Yusuke was flexible and quick to adapt, mixing cleverness with exceptional hand-to-hand. He's good enough to match Kabano.
I don't even
who
understand why
mastered
they
every
faced off
martial
against
art.
each other.
Ichigo's decent at hand-to-hand,
Because they're
but
both
it's not his
dead,
go-to
I
in the
guess?
same
That's
way.
it? Is that it?
Both had their strong
Is that the
suits,
only
with
reason?
advantages on each
It's because
side.
they both
It's
died at
fair
one
to call
point.
this
Is that
one a
it?
draw.
Leaving only the biggest winning
Fuck.
factor, which could have superseded all other advantages: power.
Between Sensui
It's
and
about
Guy and
drive,
Enma,
it's about
Yusuke
power.
could definitely destroy the planet. Examining his sky-splitting clash with Yomi and measuring its scale, that's about 4 quadrillion megatons of TNT, which is crazy.
Similarly, mid-series Ichigo could shake Huecomundo, tear through hell, and block attacks that could destroy the Soul Society. But at his peak, he beat Yuhabak, who could destroy several realms, which is far more impressive than just one.
To be fair, Yusuke
Whoa,
also
is it?
beat Yakumo, who could threaten 2 realms at the same
Thanks,
time.
I'm glad he's here
Pretty
to tell
close
us that.
Yuhubok's threatening 3.
And Yusuke far surpassed Yakumo afterward. The gap between him and Sensui alone was 10 times. So there could be an argument for Yusuke's power surpassing Ichigo if 3 realms was truly Ichigo's.
You know what
limit.
really doesn't help? I said this earlier, is that
It's
the
not.
animation for
Yubaba
Bleach
was
is just
also
so much
gonna
better
destroy
than
the
the animation from
Garganta,
Yu
which has at
Hakusho.
least
So like when they
29
show
fucking
side by side of him
dimensions inside it.
fighting,
Each containing at least a planet
Yusuke
and
fighting
star,
compared to
much
Ichigo, it's
larger
just
than
like
Yusuke's planet-sized
immediately
world.
you're like, well,
Plus,
Ichigo's
Ichigo
obviously
matched
better.
Yubaba in True Shiga
Look at the animation.
without his additional
Obviously.
boost from Half Hollow and True Bankai.
As always with Death Battle, there's
Like, Yu
arguments either
Hakusho
way,
is old,
but the
bro.
way we
Like, the
see it,
animation is
even
not
being generous with
amazing,
Yusuke's
that's for
power
sure.
And conservative with Ichigo's, the gap was just too big. Giving
You watch it for the
Ichigo
characters.
final
Look, he
edge.
fucking
Sorry if
destroyed
things
in
got
every
messy,
category. What the
but
fuck was the
that's
point of
just
him
how
even?
Ichigo's.
The winner
What?
is
No
Ichigo
shit, bro.
Kurosaki.
Next time
He won
on
3. All right,
Death
what's
Battle.
next? All right, whatever. What? Wait, what? Wait. What? Oh, wait. Oh! Oh, that's a good one. Cell perfect Cell
Subscribe and
versus.
join
All
as a
right, that's
member to
good.
see more
All
Death
right.
Battle.
All
Thanks for
right,
watching.
I'm sold. That's a
Death
good
Battle
one.
is back, and so is our new
All right, I like
tabletop
that.
gaming channel,
All right,
Mikey Brew.
okay.
We've got
That's a
everything
that's
on
a
there
good
from
battle.
Uno
All right,
to
you got me.
Dungeons and
I'm
Dragons,
sold on that
and a
one.
very special, all new Blood on the
I
Clock
like
Tower
that.
airing right now.
Because they're both like
come join us
androids,
at the
kind of.
Nightly
Yeah.
Brew. Click the thing. Check this out.
You know, for the most
Thanks.
part. They're both future and stuff. You know, they do future stuff. I guess that makes sense. How come they've never done that before? No, they must have done. Yeah, it probably is one side. You're probably right. I'm sure Cell's going to destroy Metal Sonic, right? Well, all right. I don't know enough about Metal Sonic. He might be overpowered in like some fucking comic or something like that. I mean, there's a comic where he's like awesome. Like, oh shit, he murdered everyone. If Sonic could beat him, I don't know. Devil Artemis is definitely doing the voice for Cell. Ain't no way he's not. And doing the animation most likely. Metal Sonic destroys? Really? What would he? I don't know. I feel like Cell's really powerful. Every time I've seen Metal Sonic, he's always gotten his ass beat. I don't know. Man. I mean, if Sonic could beat him, I don't know. No offense to Sonic, but like, fucking Cell. Shadow versus Cell? Would that make sense? I don't know. I don't even think their personalities mix well. But they've already put them on the show. Yeah, I figured Metal Sonic must have been on here. So Metal Sonic versus yeah, well, no shit, Extreme. Like the way they described Ichigo, they've made him sound like the most overpowered character of all time. And then Yusuke over here, he's not even 20 yet. Motherfucker Ichigo's almost 30, fighting a fucking 18-year-old. What the fuck is this? Bleach had like 400 episodes. Yu Yu Hakusho, what, a little over 100? It's fucking anime from like 30 years ago. What the fuck is this shit? Bleach is still going. Ain't no fucking way. I don't even know why this matchup happened. Makes no sense to me. He won in every category except one. He tied with bullshit. I don't like this team. Like after the fight, I mean, it was a good fight, but I feel like it was completely. Considering he beat him in every category except one where he tied, like I don't know why Ichigo was actually getting his ass beat in the beginning of that fight. Like it should have just been a fight. It should have been Homelander versus Omni-Man again. Whatever. Oh, is it coming back too? Of course it is. Mel can copy Cell's powers. Okay. I mean, again, like Metal Sonic has been beaten in every single thing I've ever played with Metal Sonic in it. And if he's getting beaten by Sonic, then I don't know. I'm just saying, even as like Super Sonic, I don't know. I mean, Cell's pretty fucking powerful, bro. If one little piece of him exists still, he will live, too. He only lost because of the power of fatherhood and sonhood. That's that. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. We need Guts versus Siegfried. Siegfried's from Fire Emblem? I don't know if this is the thing. Like, I feel like the characters, all right, cool. If they have like the same sword or something, all right, fine, let them fight. But I feel like we need to have more characters that make sense to fight against each other, personality wise as well, and maybe even story wise. And that does happen. So next time, Gru versus Megamind, that should totally happen. That's what I mean right there. They personality-wise, they're both pretty much the exact same character if you really think about it. Like Megamind was just didn't Megamind and fucking Despicable Me both came out the same year, didn't it? Which one came out first though? Like in the year. Like which one? I think Megamind. My guess would be Megamind. Because they're very similar characters if you really think about it. I mean, one is like he has kids, the other one's not. But like besides that, I mean, oh no, Soldier Boy's definitely gonna win versus Peacemaker. I mean, Peacemaker has the tag, but Soldier Boy, like, I mean, isn't he like extremely hard to kill? Like, I don't know, Jason Brody versus Kyle. I mean, Jason Brody versus Kyle Crane. I think Kyle Crane. Well, Jason Brody at the end of Far Cry 3 is a fucking like nightmare person. So, but Kyle Crane, like, I don't know. Does he have like beast powers and shit now? I don't know. If this was like Far Cry 1, he would also have beast powers, but that's not Jason Brody anyway. That's I don't remember the character's name from Far Cry 1, honestly. Jack, I think. Jack Kramer? No. Jack Krauser? Krimler? Yeah. Super Bowl is today. You are right, Tracy. I will be watching whatever comes out of the Super Bowl later tonight. Me and a friend are hanging out today, so I'm not going to have a lot of time to like watch stuff when it first comes out. So I'll watch it later in the day. So there'll be a lot of shit later today. I know there's like a bunch of trailers. I know there's like a Goo Goo and Mandalorian trailer and Toy Story and shit like that. I'll watch it later. I'll be a little late, but it's still gonna get watched. Jin versus Liu Kang. Oh, that'd be, yeah, actually that sounds good. Roger Jr. versus Rue. I don't think that's a good matchup because they're just, is it? I mean, that's not that it's a bad matchup. It's just like, I don't know. I feel like you need to have characters that are similar, yes, but not to the point where they're just like, they're two kangaroos. I don't know. It's like, have them be similar, but like also not, so it makes it interesting. You know, besides just like, oh, we have two dog characters. They fight each other, of course. I'm like, yeah, okay, of course. I mean, it's obvious to go there, sure, but like, I don't know. Oh, look, there's two dragons. Like, all right, cool. There's two dragons fighting each other. I don't know. It's whatever. Springtrap versus Junko is a great one. From fucking Danganronpa. I don't even know how that would work. That'd make it work. I would say Junko would probably win. Considering. Well, it depends on what Junko, I guess. Anyway, I can't wait for Charlie Kirk versus Incredible Gassy Death Battle. Wait, what? Lana, yeah, I can't say his name. I know he's actually returning in this episode after the days of his old. Oh, okay. I actually never watched the Yu Hakusho Bridge series. I should watch that. So he voiced Yusuke. Okay, I was thinking that would be kind of funny if they got Justin. What is his name? Justin Cook, right? The guy that did Not only was he Yusuke in the original dub, but I think he was also the director of the dub. I thought that would have been fun. And I'm sure he would have done it if they asked, but I don't know. Maybe not. Anyway, that's it. I'll end the recording now. It was a fun battle. I think it was complete. I feel like it's mismatched. But to be fair, I was trying to pay attention to the fucking Ichigo lore dump and shit, but it got, they were throwing so many big names. I'm like, I have no idea what the fuck they're talking about anymore. He's badass. I get it. I understand. Yeah, he's a badass. He's had way more time to be a badass, and I don't really understand why he's fighting Yusuke just because he's I guess a dead guy. That's it. He fights Shinigami and spirits. I mean, there's so many characters in anime. There's so many characters that do that. It's not a unique thing, but whatever. No shit, Ichigo's stronger. He's had way more time to be stronger. Yusuke died again. Oh, did he have a fight before already? Damn. No, I'm just gonna end the recording. I'll still stream.